Salutations, dear viewers. I have to shout because of the traffic. Anyway, it may be surprising, but behind me was the building inhabited by the most powerful people in the world from 1952 right up to 1984 at least. That's a plaque to Brezhnev. Leonid Brezhnev, he was the first secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union from 1964 until his death in November 1982. You can see there's a ledge there for people to leave floral tributes to him. He was born in what is now the Ukraine, but he at various times listed himself as Russian, sometimes listed himself as Ukrainian. He eventually opted for Russian. There he was. I don't believe he spoke Ukrainian. So he rose to the Communist Party system in the 1930s, survived the purges, distinguished himself in the Second World War, wasn't really a military commander but was present at a battle. He later claimed that that was the crucial battle of the entire war. He was no slouch at awarding himself medals. As the plaque says, he was 4 times hero of the Soviet Union. So this is where he resided from 1952 until his death. And further down here, you probably can't see the plaque. You can't make it out. There's another one, but there's one further down to Andropov, who was the first secretary of the Communist Party from 1982 to 84, and he died after a year and a half in office. So it's 26 Kutuzovsky Prospect, the western edge of Moscow city centre. So it's Smith Avenue, Kutuzov, that's what it is. Named after a general who fought against the French in the War of 1812. So there it is. It doesn't seem that palatial considering. Very solid, fairly handsome. If you look carefully, you can see some hammer and sickle motifs higher up. But certainly large and beside the Moscow River. I'm afraid it's so loud, I'm a bit fed up of having to shout over the traffic. But that's enough from the house where these almighty leaders were, because they were really untrammeled by any constitution, and in that sense they were mightier than American presidents.